All right, good evening, everyone. Hope it's been a good Monday after the holiday for at least all of my American viewers. So today, hola, Sojan. Hope the picture and everything and sound is working great right now. Howdy, howdy, delay capture. Oh, I forgot my paint shaker. I was researching some pics on blacksmith's aprons and just forgot that. So hold on.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there, Warboy. Fancy seeing you here. Actually, it's good seeing you here. Okay, so today I'm going to work on the main parts of this bit of the apron and probably the shoulder straps too. I'll make them all the same color, and then I'll make this a different color, the belt a different color, this tool kit a different color, along with this strap, this pouch. And I'm going to be using all of my Scale 75 leather set from that I got at ReaperCon. Start this stream out right with an awkward stare, right? So I'm going to do a bit of black leather and brown leather mixed together. Okay. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Spent it with people that you mostly wanted to be with. I know I did. All right. Okay, let's add a little water to that because I kind of like the way this whole mixture is looking. Hello, Dr. Irrefutable. Okay, let's get started on all of this. Mom and Dad was all, but I can think of several people. Yeah, I understand that, man. Yep. Such is life. Yeah, you did. I started a little late, so you are catching just the very start of the stream, actually. So good on you. So yeah, I'm going to be working on the apron and a lot of the other leather parts tonight, but probably mostly the leather apron. actually, I'm going to do this part a different color because it looks completely different from the rest of this. Right now, just getting my base coat down. How was your Thanksgiving, Dr. Irrefutable? Was it irrefutably good?
Hello there.
Oh, and a wild Kiko Jonesy appears. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving too, Kiko. It was good. I got to see the brother and his kids. Is your shot is froze, Warboy? Then alright, Sojan. Whatever it takes. Alright. And hello, Kiko. How was your Thanksgiving? And on to mine, yeah, my brother came into town with all of his kids. And so we got like 8+ hours of good cousin time together. So it was really good. And on the plus side too, my brother brought over, he actually can now can beer. So if you don't want to get a big growler when you're over there, you can get a 32-ounce thing of 32-ounce can of beer. Plus, it'll keep better for longer. At least I'd like to think so. Yep. Yeah, I know, and he's having his anniversary party for the brewery, but it's on a Wednesday. I mean, I'd love to go, but also I had some other plans for Wednesday, and also my stream, so that would probably affect that if I went up to Wayne for that. Okay. Just making sure I've got enough of a good base going. And yeah, I'm still dealing a little bit with this cough, but otherwise I am, as you can hear in my voice, pretty much back to normal. Or as normal is for me. Okay, we'll let the apron dry and I will get working on these straps. Possibly, but I'm kind of out of the loop with some stuff too, but I can take a look at it and see what we can do. Yes, I know I'm painting over a little bit of lines there, but I did that so that way the tattoo just looked consistent over the straps, or at least under the straps, I should say. Right here, I'm barely dragging this brush along the edges here to get the edges of these straps. I might go with a smaller brush for right there. Alright, where? Let's bust out one of the sable brushes. Squidmar to the rescue! Or something like that. But yes, Sojan, I would desperately like one of his airbrushes. It's just a little bit out of my price range right now. So I'll just have to miss out, and later on maybe I'll just have to get a harder Steinbeck airbrush with the features he's been talking about, because I really did like the regulator valve on the airbrush itself. Okay. Notice for this fine detail work too, my elbows are completely braced on the desk, so that way there's as little wiggle room as possible. For those of you wanting those details. Okay, yeah, if they're available later, I don't need the fancy box. Oh, well, thank you, Warboy. Trying to bring down Michelle, I see, while she's not here. Okay. Those are looking good so far, I'd say. Alright. Might do one more quick little base coat, because I see a few areas where it's trying to peek through. And And again, if anybody has any questions about what I'm doing or whatnot, feel free to ask. All right. Well, I appreciate the chats and just the watching. And here soon I might get into, because Sojan Scott, he approached me to paint some Battletech miniatures for him, but the dingus would never give me a color scheme to paint them, so I'm just like, well, alright, they'll just sit in my closet until you give me a color scheme. And every now and then I would kind of harangue him about it. And finally he just said the thing I hate worst as a commission artist: I trust your judgment. Do whatever you think is right. Which, I understand where he's coming from, though, as well. But also, it's like, come on. Challenge me. Ask for some direction. But, yeah, I saw Turbo Dork was running a scale, so I figured, alright, I'll paint the mechs in the color scheme of my brother's brewery, which is like a golden yellow and black with some silver. Turns out Turbo Dork was running a sale on one of their new colors today, which was perfect for a metallic golden yellow. It wasn't really a gold, but it was just this, let me find it. Of course, the colors over there. But it's a nice golden yellow. That is perfect for the brewery. So I got 2 bottles of that while it was on sale. And, like, within an hour, they already gave me a tracking ID number. And this was from, yeah, just these guys. Turbo Dork. And I forget the name of the paint. But it was, oh. You know what? I'll look later. Yeah, kind of like a gold, like the gold sash yellow Warboy. Almost exactly that color. Okay. They are very memorable. You know, I need to look up the name of the paints that I got now. Just out of curiosity, just to tell you what they were. And actually, I could probably even share the screen too when I get to it. Yes, because of my favorite local gaming store, I now am... When you do blonde hair, do you use cartoon yellow, or do I have a preferred shade? Okay, so for blonde hair, I usually go like with, I'll usually go with like some browns and then like this Zemesi Desert. And then I'll do... Okay, it depends on how blonde I want it to be. Geek Room off of 180th and Pacific. Because I can sit there and talk with Missy for forever about painting. Because she's just like the sweetest lady ever. I love going in, and she has a painting station right behind the desk for both her and her husband. And she will sit there and chat with me for forever, even after I bought my stuff. Yeah, they have a lot of board games, D&D games, war games, and the biggest selection of paints in Omaha. Ah, there's the name of it. It is called Hot Commodity, and here we'll... Let's see if... Wish I could make that bigger. But yeah, it's this one, Hot Commodity. So that will be the base color for all of the mechs. And then I'll do blacks over that. Yeah, Delay Capture goes in with me, and Missy will just sit there and chat with her too. Okay, now I'm getting some orange leather. I'm putting that into the mix of the colors that I've already put on. And we'll do just a little bit of layering. It's both the same size. Yes, very golden. I tell you, the owner of my local shop has every North American... No, you did not tell me that they had every North American Masters of the Universe toy. That's pretty cool. Including alternate art. Wow. Well, sorry you're having trouble tonight, Warboy. Is anybody else really having much trouble with the stream tonight? Yes. I put in a little bit of orange leather color. So I put in some of this into the mix of brown leather and black leather that I originally had mixed for this. So yeah, doing a little bit of highlighting with this color. Had a couple of pauses, so you're a few seconds behind. Alright, well, that's to be expected. I'm almost always behind on most streams anyways, unless I'm actually streaming on my computer. No, I've been there a few times on other people's streams, Warboy. Yeah, it can be frustrating. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've done that. Where I've been, yeah, watching on the PlayStation and then chatting via my phone. So that way I'm up on a big screen now, aren't I? I finally made the big time. And at least with me doing this part here, I can be just a little bit more on the carefree side with some of my control. Turn up my phone, I'd probably hear you talking about Brewery Yellow. Well, yeah, I know you have like... How big is the TV that you have in there? So, Jan, it's like 70-inch? I bet. $65. Oh, okay. Yep. Gotta work in a few hours. Yeah, I bet. But bet it's good money though, working holiday hours for UPS. Right, you working for UPS or just sitting in front of the curve makes me feel like I'm better at video games than I really am. Why do I have that one meme of I'm doing 1,000 calculations per second and they're all wrong? Just going through my head. Haha, erased it in time. Yeah, I mean, even a hectic 5 hours would still be nice. Just putting a few horizontal lines through this because, you know, anybody who wears a belt or suspenders like that know that they'll get nice little cracks here and there. And I'll highlight some of these out more. Spend all day painting houses, then I come home and paint minis. Your coworkers. Well, it's a different type of painting. Nice. I definitely still need to go and see that, which that might be my... Might go and see that Thursday. Sorry, delay capture, but I'll still go and see it with you again. I really want to see it in theaters while it's still there. Yeah, when Sojan texts me when he's just leaving the theater that it was awesome as hell, I'll take that as a good sign. Well, if you want me to wait, babe, I can. Yeah, definitely. Oh, cool. Good job getting your booster shot. I haven't gotten mine yet. Okay, now we're just going to a straight orange leather. Yeah, we'll see with this new matrix. I mean, will I see it? You bet. I don't know if I'll see it in, well, now they're suggesting you get another, you get a booster shot, Warboy. So, now it's 3 shots. But, that's if you want to. So. But I would say just to help protect you and those you care about, you could get it. Probably even should get it. I got the Lionel Johnson first, so ended up being 2. Sweet, good job, Dr. Irrefutable. Okay, and we got some little tears in here. Just kind of pick those out. Yeah, I don't blame you there, Kiko. Because who knows what she could be bringing back home, so... Best armor up. No, that's cool, man. No harm in asking. I'll tell you... I will do the Craig Evans approach. I'll give you the information that I have, and then just go from there. No worries, dude. Well, hey, at least you got it. Omicron Persei variant. That is, no, that was, God. Where did Kangen Kodos come from? Yeah, exactly. Who? They better be serious. Now, let's make most of this. Screw it. Let's do some feathering here. Yep, Omicron Persei 8. Feel like I made this line a little too thick on the orange, so we'll just go back to the previous color and kind of thin it down a little bit. At least this is the fun part with working with blends of paint, is that you can go back to a color that you were using and kind of tighten it back up. I was trying to explain the Imperium Man to somebody today. They stopped me dead in my tracks. They sound like the bad guys. Yeah, they're not really great. At most, you have the Tau Empire putting a little less dis in dystopia. Touch that up a little bit. Make this look a little less like a smiley face on his butt. we don't do good guys here. Orcs are just the ones who are having the most fun in 40K. Okay. What do you think? Leave this about here with this? Maybe do like a glaze over it all? Actually, you know, one thing I'm going to do. So I am going to do a little bit more. Did some highlights. Now we'll do some lowlights. Yeah, at least with orcs, you know they's there for fighting. Otherwise, you is mucking about. See, then they go to them mech boy worlds. 'Cause they's the shiniest and they know they got the good gubbins there. But then the Yumis get mad when you goes to the shiny worlds. But what do they expect? They make 'em look all shiny, so that way you knows they got the good loot. But that's the thing with them Yumis. They ain't logical. Alright, Warboy, let's hope you have a little bit of pleasure too. Yeah, Oaks is the choppiest, the shootiest, the meanest gets here. Or the meanest gets there is. Yep, mech boys. I loved it in Brutal Cunning, where they loot something, and he asks the mech boy, "Will this work?" He's like, "I don't know," and it just kind of chuckles and pushes the button anyways. Yeah, this mech boy just rigs something up. And they're the ones who always figure out how the gubbins work and how the flash is flashy. Orcs really don't get possessed. Their heads just explode. And actually, in Brutal Cunning, there's actually, a demon engine that gets summoned to this world. So yeah, right out the gate there, this shit's gonna have nuts in it. And I'll say sorry about the language, but not really. But yeah, and it looks at the orcs and it knows that they have a signature in the warp, but that they can't get corrupted. At most they die if things go badly in the warp for the weird boys, or the weird boys. Yeah, they don't have Geller fields, they just have more fun. Yeah, because when they travel in the warp, then they can crump some demons. Because otherwise the boys get bored and they start fighting each other. Okay, actually adding this added a whole lot more depth. And I'm really digging it. Yeah, that added a lot more shadow. And I really like that. Yeah, I mean, I knew he sent something to my phone, so Jan, I just didn't get a chance to look at it yet, since it's monitoring my chat as well. And holy crap, we're at an hour almost already. Dang. Okay, real quick, I'm going to do some, because I might almost call that good there on this. I'm kind of happy with how it looks, but there are some little stitches on there, and you know what, we are going to go with some sandalwood. Yeah, I've seen a meme of that one, Dr. Irrefutable, where it's a Simpsons meme, and it just shows Marge looking at this thing, and it just says, "Demon world filled with orcs fighting Corn demons. And the other Chaos God's asking Corn, well, why do you keep that? And Corn, who is March, just goes, I don't know. I just think it's neat. Okay, so we're going to go with... a little bit of sandalwood mixed with orange. The orange leather. For these stitches. Like keeping Millhouse's teeth. Yeah, because even Corn was just kind of like, hey, these guys just like a good fight. I just like a good fight. I think we can get along here. We can make this work. And the orcs didn't want to leave because there was good fighting to be had. Let's do just a little bit. Just to make some of these cracks look a little bit more aged. Alright, good night, War Boy. Yeah, I know. I wish some of GW stuff wasn't so dang expensive. Okay, I hope these stitches are turning out that you guys can see them just as good as I can right now. Thank you. How'd those turn out? You guys see the stitches? Should I try to pick them out a little bit more? Alright. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, yeah, thanks, Dr. Irrefutable. At least those guys can see it on their ginormous screen TVs. I'm trying to squint and look at my monitor Okay, I can kind of see him now. Get it any of that dry sauce. I will probably give it a little bit of a glaze. I'm trying to figure out what color would work best. I might actually just go sorry. Might just go straight brown leather on there and give a glaze to all of this. But I might wait to do these next. Okay. Yep, right there. And then right there. And yeah, those the low lighting that I did there too really turned out well. So yeah, that really helped tie it all together. Otherwise it was looking just kind of like all of a sudden it's orange and now it's a gradual shift to that. Actually, see one spot. Just going to get this crevice there with some dark and get that and get that. And then for realsies, we'll probably call it a night. I'd say as I keep doing little touch-ups here and there. But yes, also, Dr. Irrefutable, I have started playing Battletech again now that I'm going to be painting stuff because it had that army painter on there. And yeah, I may have gotten some of the expansions on sale, on the Steam sale. So I'm just doing like a campaign mode. Alright, there we go. So, well, that was a good hour's work there. Got more done than I thought I would. Or, actually, yeah, about what I hope to get done. I'll get the other belts and stuff probably off stream. Stuff like that. Wow. You have a lot more than I do. I think I'm sitting at about 200. It's always cool seeing the colors come together and make something that looks real instead of just a bunch of colors. Yeah, and honestly, adding that low light was like the magical moment for me there, where it just really just kind of whoop all together. So, alright, well, that is almost an hour and 10 minutes of streaming, so I will probably call it a night, guys. But, yeah. And I'm liking just taking my time on this too, and not feeling like I have to rush through it. There's no real deadline for this, so I can kind of do it at my own pace. So, right, but I will say good night to everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for sticking with me, and I know it wasn't quite as chatty, but hey, I still feel like we got some good chats in. So, and at least chat was active, too. It's kind of nice seeing that, too. So, good night, everybody. Thanks for coming by. See you on Wednesday. And remember to just keep painting.